Hello,
Hello.
how you doing? Yeah, did you ever get the email from Bob? They sent you an email, I think like yesterday or today, and they
Oh
were
yeah. I'm just working on updating my resume. I'll send the application in tonight.
okay. Yeah, because we actually have an instructional meeting with them soon. So
Okay, yeah, I'll absolutely get that in as soon as possible.
okay. Hello, Samuel. How you doing? I think I heard Dr. Adebowale in the background.
Hi, I'm good. My dad isn't here currently, so.
Okay, cool. So I guess we'll wait for everyone else. By the way, Jane. So okay, here's Kobe. Kobe said that he's not tagged on all the invites. On the meeting invites. And Kobe, maybe you can speak for yourself. So you're not able to show up on Wednesdays, but you can actually be there on Fridays. Is that correct? Kobe.
It looks, oh, there it goes. I don't think he was connected to the audio
Okay.
until just now.
I am not able to be here on Wednesdays, and Joe's not able to be here on Fridays, but
Okay, so Fridays I'll be here, and it's just gonna be focused on ARC. So my question is, how much experience do you have with Python? Because that's critical, because the other students, they learn specific Python with Jane on Wednesdays. But if you're not able to make those meetings, we're gonna have to find a way for you to kind of maybe teach yourself, because maybe that is something that you can do. Some Python concepts, or
yeah, and Joe's not able to be here on Friday, but I am.
no, we're saying Fridays will be really specific to drones, but on Wednesdays, Fridays are just me, right? However, Wednesdays will be for Jane. So Fridays will be, I'll be the instructor and Jane will be the instructor on Wednesdays. And so my question is, since you're not able to meet on Wednesdays, I guess we're gonna have to figure out a way for you to, you can say, teach yourself some Python on your own, to learn some Python on your own, which is possible. So which grade are you in again?
Huh?
Which grade are you in again?
I'm in 6th, but I usually watch the recordings from Python.
Okay, no, actually, I was talking to Kobe. Sorry, Samuel was talking. I'm sorry, I was talking to Kobe.
What grade I'm in?
Yes.
I'm in 10th.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think if you're 10th graders, I definitely think that there's some Python that you can possibly learn on your own, is since you're not able to make it on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
But yeah, Fridays will be mostly focused on the coding of the drone. And if you don't have that much Python experience, you might struggle down the line. So
I mean, could you guys, if you like, walk me through what you're coding? Like,
yeah,
while you do?
so for sure, I will be doing some walkthrough of coding with the drone. But I mean, I definitely think that you can definitely use some. I could send you some links for you to do on your own, if that's something that you're willing to commit to, right?
Sure.
Okay, because if you're mature enough, you can definitely learn certain basic concepts on your own, right? So let me see. Let me see, let me see, let me see. All right. All right. Are we waiting? I'm guessing Joe's with Samuel. I'm gonna
Joe
wait
can't
about,
make-
excuse me?
Joe can't make it on Fridays.
Oh, really?
No, but we have the recording of the video.
Okay. Okay, cool. I guess we just have 2 students today. Typically, okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and get started. So Samuel, can you show us the drone? So were you able to get it calibrated? Samuel, you're muted.
Like update the drone.
Yeah, were you able to update the firmware?
Yes.
Okay. So bring the drone, make sure that it's charged so that we can go ahead and get started. Yeah, I already charged mine. So can I see the drone?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, good. So connect it to your Tello app, to the Tello app that you downloaded on your iPad.
Yeah, it should be connected now.
It should be what?
Connected.
Connected? Okay, let
Yeah.
me see the iPad. Let me see the screen. Okay, good. Can you go to settings? And
Yeah.
then
Press more.
go to settings. And then go to where it has, hold on, let me open mine so I can remember exactly which. So yeah, should be the gearbox, the little gear
Yeah.
at the top, and then go to more.
And then press update.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what that should be. And I'm gonna bring up my drone.
Oh, I already did that.
Okay, okay, good. So if it's updated, then let me see it real quick. Let me see the screen.
Okay.
It shows that it's already updated.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So now go back to the main menu of your drone, and then put your drone all the way in the back and step back and just make it fly really quickly. So just so that we can kind of, have you tried to fly it or no?
No, not yet.
Okay, so place it in the back, like at the back where we can see it on video.
Okay.
Mm, okay, well, I don't know. Can you put it a little bit further back just so that you can give a little bit of space? Okay, I guess that's good enough. Right, so go back to your iPad
Yeah.
and then
Press the flight button. Then slide to take off.
just slide to take off really quickly.
And then put it.
All right, fantastic. So what just happened? Did you press land?
Yeah.
Okay, Yeah, just have it take off really quickly. Just have it so it can just take off only. Don't press the land.
Oh, and then will it stay in one place?
Excuse me?
So it will just stay in one place? when
Yeah,
I-
just really quickly. I just want to see something.
Okay.
Okay, so just leave it. Yo, so you see there's a slight drift. So that means that there's some AC, right? So that means, okay, hold on. Okay, have it land really quickly. Okay, so you see the drift that happened.
Yeah,
So you only pressed takeoff, right?
yes,
So that means that the air, you see the drone is still that Tello drone is categorized as a toy drone. It means that the weight of the drone is under a certain amount of grams, right? And so this drone specifically is only 80 grams, right? Meaning that even the AC in your room is actually pushing the drone, is making the drone drift, right?
there's no AC in my room.
There has to be, because, well, I wouldn't know why else the drone would be drifting, right? Is there like maybe a source of like wind or something like that?
No, it happened with another drone that I used as well.
Okay.
That was categorized as a toy drone.
Yeah, exactly. The toy drones, the reason why they do that is because they're very, very light, right? So give me a second. Let me turn on my, let me use Zoom via my phone so that I can, because I'm in the garage and I'm sure you guys hear the cars. Let me see. Hello. I need to make sure that I join both the Zoom and the All right, so that's my drone. Are you guys able to see the Tello? Oh no, I guess it stopped. Oh, so sorry. Let's see. I'm gonna use the computers then. The computer's camera. Let me see. You see, I haven't touched it. is in here, right? So it hasn't moved at all. It hasn't moved at all like yours, Kobe. I mean, Samuel. So let me make it land. Right, so. All right, so that was a quick demo, a flight demo. That was a quick demo. I guess I couldn't really show it on the phone just because I was controlling the drone with the phone and Zoom didn't show it. But the lesson here is your flight space is very, very important. So there might be a reason why yours was drifting, but mine wasn't. We're gonna have to figure out why exactly. And then maybe you might need another flight space, right? Or we might need to take off the propellers and then take off the propellers and place them again. So that's something for next week's meeting. Samuel, are you there? Are you listening?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's your flight space is really, really important, especially for small drones like those, right? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with today's presentation and actually finally get to some coding. Let's see here. Did I already start sharing? Okay, here we go, right? So I'm gonna leave these two slides at the very beginning of each presentation. Why? Because each subcomponents of the Tello, they're actually very, very important. And so the way that especially I like this number 7, right? This is called a visioning positioning system, right? So technically they are cameras as well, right? Actually, give me a second. Let me make sure to turn off the drone because I'm not using it right now.
Can I go and get my charger for my iPad?
Hello?
Can I go get my charger for my iPad?
Say that again. I couldn't hear the whole thing.
Can I get the charger for my iPad?
Yeah, I'm not sure if the Tello, maybe you can, but make sure you turn it off, right? Yeah, make sure you turn it off, but I'm not sure if it's gonna get as much power as it could. So yeah. So I guess, okay, it's going. Okay, anyways, so I guess I'll continue talking just for the sake of the presentation since this is being recorded. So there are 2 cameras that are placed at the bottom, and those are called the visioning positioning system, right? And so that essentially tells the drone how high up the ground it is, right? So there's a specific type of camera. We will not be able to see through those cameras like we will be able to see through the front camera, but not the cameras at the bottom, right? Just because these are just mainly height sensors, right? And so the other thing that Samuel might need to do is calibrate the drone via the IMUs, right? Because the IMU essentially is called the inertial measurement unit. And so this essentially tells the drone where it needs to orient, and he can do that through his Tello app, okay? And so that is something within the drone, and we're not able to see it through the schematics. But these 2 schematics are very, very important to know. All the different components of the drone, they play a really huge role into how controllable your drone is, right? So next thing is so connected the drone via Wi-Fi, right? So we installed PyCharm. Okay, So now we're gonna start our first PyCharm project, right? So let me go here. So Kobe, are you following?
Yeah.
Yes. So I believe that we created your PyCharm project already. So if you can load up PyCharm.
On my
So-
computer.
Yes, on your computer.
All right.
Yeah, make sure you load up PyCharm while we wait for Samuel.
Okay, I'm in charge right now.
Okay, so is you say your drone is charging? What was the charger for, Samuel?
My iPad so that I can control the drone.
Okay. Okay, no problem. So make sure right now, just turn it off. Turn
Yeah.
off, I would say turn off the drone and charge your iPad, we're gonna start with some coding now, right? So I would go ahead and get back on your computer so that we can go ahead and start.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So you're on your computer because we can't see you on camera.
Oh.
All
Yeah.
right. So
Like-
open up your PyCharm. Last week we took some time to install PyCharm, right? And so actually, let's do this. Okay. So Kobe, are you following? Oh, I guess he's using a different computer.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and also create one from scratch, PyCharm project from scratch, right? So that you guys can also follow along. I know that we set up a PyCharm project last week, but we can go ahead and do it again, right? Okay, so I'm opening up PyCharm. I just clicked on the PyCharm icon. Give me a second. It's loading up on my other screen. So you should have a screen kind of like this one. Both Samuel and Kobe, right? And so at the very top right, so I want to see, I want you guys to show me your screen. Samuel, start, and then Kobe next. Okay, so Kobe went ahead and got started. So open up your chat PyCharm.
Oh, yeah, I'm still trying to find my PyCharm.
Okay. All right, great. So actually go back one. Press cancel. Yeah. Press cancel. Press cancel real quick. Actually, I would do this, Kobe, right? So you see when you open up your PyCharm, you have Learn PyCharm, and also at the very bottom, it says take a quick onboarding tour. Press that really quickly, just as well for Samuel. So press that, because they should have some Python lessons. So I would do this. Actually, no, that's just getting used to PyCharm. Click, actually, so yeah, over there at the top left-hand corner, you see projects. So your projects, all your projects should be within a specific folder, and they'll also be using a specific virtual environment. And we're not gonna cover that right now, right? So expand that, just press the arrow key. So double click on that welcome.py file, and so that will be your Python file. And so there okay, so they actually do have some learning modules, right? Get acquainted to PyCharm. PyCharm already configured Python interpreter. Okay, no problem, right? So go at the very top left-hand corner, actually of your whole screen. You should just go down to file. Typically Apple, that's the way to do it. So can you exit out of the full screen? Yeah, over there you see you'll have file, and then you should have close project. Yeah, close project. And so there, should go back to the beginning, right? So press on new project. Press on new project. Samuel, are you here with us?
I already did that, so I'm in the Python.
Yeah, no problem. Give me a second. You'll also be sharing your screen because I think last time we set you up with like a Python VN, while we're actually going to be using Anaconda. So Kobe, can you go ahead and change that first name instead of Python project there? Just change everything. Yes, just there, and just call it my Tello. My Tello, lower cap.
Oh, my. Oh,
Yeah, my Tello can be, yeah, I would just say lower cap.
Tello?
Yeah, Tello with 2 L's.
Oh,
Yeah, and so go ahead there on the new environment using, just click the drop down. Click the drop down and click Conda, right? Okay, so fantastic. Now you just press create at the bottom right hand corner. And now yeah, here we go. So now just close all the tips. Just close on the, yeah, on the top left. Yeah, top. There you go. So now we'll just wait for this environment to be created and we're gonna start adding some modules. So Samuel, can you go ahead and share me your screen really quickly?
stop sharing.
Yes.
All right.
What we're gonna be doing afterwards, you can just kind of see the way I do it. Okay, Samuel, can you go ahead and share your screen? Okay, so this is Samuel's screen. Okay, fantastic. So can you go there to top left-hand corner and press file? And then settings. Settings. And then go to project, MyTello. No, at the go down a bit in that drop. No, not in appearance and behavior. Over there in the project MyTello. Down, down, down. So you can close that. Yeah, there you go. Project MyTello, and then press down Python interpreter. Okay, so yeah, we are using Conda. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so now we'll switch over to my screen now. And so make sure that actually stay there, stay on that one, Samuel, stay on that Python interpreter just because we're going to be installing something. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start sharing again. All right, so we created the project. And so let me expand this really quickly. So we just earlier, both Samuel and I used an app to essentially make the Tello take off and land, right? And so there's obviously something going on in the background that we're not able to see that the builders of the apps did, right? And so that thing in the background is called the software SDK, software development toolkit. And so in order to code the drone in Python directly, there's a specific library that the Tello that we're gonna essentially use to tell the Tello how to fly, right? And so the SDK is documented at this link that I'm gonna share to everybody. And so we click this link. Let me see. Okay, here we go, right? This is everybody able to see it? So this is the DJI Tello Pi API. And so, yeah, so we can do one of two things. So either pip install DJI Tello Pi or pip3, or we can simply use our interpreter, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do new project. And so I'm gonna use Conda. I'm gonna call this test Tello. And then same thing, Conda environment, and then I'm gonna do create. I don't know why it's bringing here. And so it's creating my my environment. Okay. Let's go. Okay, it's taking just a quick second. All right, so in the meantime, let me open this really quickly. Yeah, when it creates a brand new project, it takes a second to basically configure everything. Okay, there's some things going on in the background here. So if we go here to file, if we go here to settings, and then we go to Python interpreter, typically you can install packages directly using this plus sign. So we press install. And so these will be Anaconda packages, right? And so Samuel, Jane, have you guys been using NumPy or anything?
No, we haven't covered NumPy yet.
Okay, so just okay, so just regular plain Python, I guess. Okay, so typically, so there's different modules here that you can just search for that are available, that are available for Anaconda, right? So let's say we can search for NumPy. We can use OpenCV, which is Open Computer Vision. So let's see if there's DJI Tello Pi. Okay, so the DJI Tello Pi that we search for online is not there, right? So it's okay. So what we do in this case is we go here at the bottom and we go to terminal and we just directly pip install. So we do pip install DJI Tello Pi. Okay, so everybody let me know when you're able to find your terminal within your PyCharm and then type in pip install DJI Tello Pi. Don't press enter yet. So everybody let me know when you're there, right? So Samuel, you can go ahead and close that settings that you have, that you had, and go here to the DJI, to your terminal.
Where do you find the terminal?
It's all the way at the bottom. You'll see a to-do, you'll see a problems. Actually, maybe Max might be different. Can you share your screen again?
No, it's the same. It's there.
Oh, it's the same. Okay, fine. Okay, fantastic. Okay. Samuel, are you with us?
What do we have to type in there?
So at the very bottom in your terminal, make sure you type in pip install DJI Tello Pi. Okay, is everybody there? Samuel, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, let me see. So, okay, so now I want you guys to press enter and then let it do all of the installation. Okay, and so it's gonna install a bunch of things in the background. So let me know when you have this successfully installed DJI Tello Pi. And also share your screen so that I'm able to just verify, so that I'm able to verify your installation. Okay, so I'm gonna stop share.
It didn't work for me.
So let me see. Okay, so let me see. The term pip is not recognized. Check the spelling or name. Can you type in Python and then -- version in that terminal? In that terminal, just type in Python -- version. Space -- version. And then enter. Just press enter. Okay, so it looks like let me see. Okay, so go to settings as it's showing you there. Go to file and then settings. It looks like we might just have to reinstall Python on your computer. Go to, where else is it telling you to go? Is it, go to tools maybe? Actually, press cancel. Let me see, it says install from the Microsoft or disable this shortcut settings. So how have you guys been able to run Python before? Is this through Colab or is it Spider?
I use Spider, yeah.
Oh, really? So it was Spider through Anaconda, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess you're gonna have to maybe open up PyCharm from Anaconda. I think there's an Anaconda PyCharm. So go to the Anaconda navigator and then select the PyCharm icon. And so yeah, so close that real quick, just save it, and then save that real quick. So just, I guess it just saves automatically. Just press close project. Just press OK and just, yeah, just close out of it and then open up your Anaconda navigator. Just press exit, exit, and then find your Anaconda navigator.
Okay. Yeah. Most of the time it takes a while to.
Okay. Okay, so Kobe, in the meantime, can you show us your progress?
You want me to share my screen?
Yes, please.
Okay.
We have to really talk about how we're gonna do this because
No.
Mito is not participating in this. Mito is in his class, right?
Mhm.
Eh?
Yeah. Yes.
And Kara is where?
I don't know.
So did you pip install it? Did you pip install DJI Tello Pi?
No, I don't know where to find it.
Yeah, so no, in the terminal, no, just type in pip install, type in pip install,
Okay.
just right there.
Here in the terminal or just here?
Yes, in the terminal, not in your code, in that terminal inside. Pip,
Pick.
PIP. I guess you weren't watching. PIP and then space and then install space and then DJI Tello PY, then enter. Okay, so let me see DJI Tello. Yeah, I don't. Hold on. Why is it? Can you type in Python -- version? I just want to see. Yeah, maybe again, the space should be a space between Python and that the first dash.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it should be Python space --
Oh, 2 dashes after the space.
Yeah.
So like that.
Yep, enter. Okay, so pip install DJI Tello Pi. Yeah, I don't know why yours is not working. Can you type in pip3? Let me find it. Maybe there's a specific way you got to do it for Macs.
No, really? No. So she's coming though.
Here, okay, so I'm gonna type it in the chat. I just typed it in the chat. Kobe, just copy and paste that into your terminal and press enter.
What's in the chat right now?
Yeah, I just sent you the command to put in your terminal.
Okay. I guess I'll just type it out because I can't.
Yeah. So she have pip and then no space 3 and then install DJI Tello Pi. There you go. Enter. Okay, fantastic. So it's doing the installation.
Install.
Okay. Yes, so it's when you see that, it means that it's installing, right? And so it looks like when you're gonna be doing your pip installs, you're gonna have to be doing pip3 install. Okay. So Samuel, can we go back to you? And then we were meant to open up your PyCharm within your Anaconda. Okay, so you open up your Anaconda Navigator, okay? So just no, remind me later. Typically PyCharm shows up. Okay, let's try with Spider. I want to try Spider. I've heard good things about Spider, and I'm gonna open it up on my computer as well. However, you're not Kobe, since yours is okay, you're not required. So I guess it'll be time for me to also learn how Spider works, because I think that'd be a good thing. It shouldn't be all of these different things, whether we're using Spider or PyCharm, it really should not stop you from learning the language itself, and it's just a tool to accomplish a specific thing. It's not you can say it's not a hard requirement, but it's, let me see, later. Then where is it? And I'm gonna open up my Spider as well, because it's just about setting up. So yeah, launch your Spider. Is anybody? So launch your Spider, and then we're gonna go ahead and let's see. Well, something is wrong with my Zoom. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I had just lost something. Okay, so Samuel, go ahead and launch your Spider, and then I'm also gonna launch mine. This is. All right, so how do we file settings? So does this get does this configure like an environment, like a virtual environment, or not really? Like
Kind of.
how do you install like other libraries?
I'm not sure. I might have to look into that more. I only the last big library installation I did was with SFML, but that was in Xcode.
Okay.
So I have to look a little bit closer about the specifics in Spider.
Okay, so I think actually what this looks like, I think you can actually do the let me see, pip install, let me see, Gi Tello Pi, straight from that console at the bottom right hand corner. Okay, yeah, so go into the console at the right, at the bottom right, Samuel.
Yes.
Yeah, go at the bottom, go at the bottom right hand corner where you have your console, where you have your IPython console, and then type in pip install DGI Tello Pi, space install DGI Tello Pi. DJI Tello Pi. And then enter. So press enter.
I did.
Okay. Okay, so maybe it worked. So go ahead and create a new file. And I'm guessing maybe you might need to always create a new folder. Go at the very top, top left. I see like a little folder open. Like a folder, or you can just create like a new, either a new file or yeah, maybe a new file and save it somewhere. So yeah, I would just create a new file and just say my Tello test. Okay, yeah, so save that one and then new file.
Sorry, I'm just making sure that I completely save this because this has all
Okay.
of the work that I did with Michigan.
Okay.
Might tell her what you said?
Just call it whatever you want, but you know, just make sure that it's related to your Tello. Just remember the file name. I just say DGI. I just say my Tello because that's like the easiest one to remember.
Okay,
Okay, so were you able to do that?
yes.
Okay, so now in your file, just do import DJI Tello Pi. And so Kobe, you do the same thing, not in the console, but yeah, in the file. There you go. And I guess you can
Space DGI?
no, so import, yeah, import space DJI Tello. Okay, so let's see here. Let's find some commands to run, right? Let's find, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen again. And then everybody, you can go ahead and follow along. Okay, so this is the DJI Tello Pi, the API that we just went ahead and installed on PyCharm and Spider, respectively. So here, this is just the main API, and then they also have like example code. And then this is, it shows you how to install. But here we're gonna go to the actual commands. So let me see here. DJI Tello, let me find the full documentation of the commands. Table of contents. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so actually, yeah, so we have to go to the actual Tello one here at the bottom, right? And so this is, you can say very straightforward, right? So to connect to your Tello, you simply need this command, right? So actually you need to instantiate wrapper. So let's see, from DJI Tello. So actually, okay, so if you go here to the example code, so here, this is how it looks like. So there's an example code, right? And so within the example code, there should be a simple.py. And so I want you guys to basically use these commands. So instantiate a Tello object. So actually, what I said was incorrect. So what you actually do is, what you want to do is from DJI Tello py import Tello. So you're essentially importing the Tello class, and then instantiating that Tello class and creating a Tello object, right? And so from DJI Tello py import Tello. Okay, so this. So in PyCharm, this is how it would look like. So I'm gonna create a new file, new Python file. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna call it my Tello. So double click, Kobe, I hope you're following. So from DJI Tello import Tello with the capital P. And so it should be from DJI Tello py. Okay.
I mean, it's on something new or like the same like chain.
I can, I don't really understand what you're saying. You're saying here from
Yeah.
DJI,
Yeah, because I have like
you have the what?
um,
Should be from DJI Tello import Tello. And so I'm also gonna be doing that in Spider. So from DJI Tello py import Tello. Let me see, screen one. And so the other thing is I'm gonna make sure, and so I'm gonna make sure this works in Spider. Just so that, let me see, so it should be Tello is equal to Tello. And I'm gonna do Tello dot connect. And so the thing is, to connect to the Tello, you actually gotta get disconnected to the Wi-Fi. And so I'm gonna get disconnected for 2 seconds. You can say that that's the bad part. So first things first, Kobe and Samuel, can you both show me your screens so that I can see how far you are before I get disconnected?
okay.
Yeah. Okay, so go up to file and then new. Okay, so it looks like you actually did have some errors. Anyways, press Python file. And then type in the name. I will call it my underscore Tello. And double click on that Python file. Double click on that. And then do from DJI Tello.
Where I typed it from.
Yeah, do from, yeah, just as if you say from Nebraska or something. Yeah, so from DJI Tello py. pi together, py, and then do import Tello with a capital P. So space, and then import Tello with a capital P.
Hello?
Yeah, Tello. We've been saying Tello. So anyways, enter. So it looks like you have some red. Can you try that pip3 install again in your terminal? Yeah, press terminal. Can you scroll up really quickly? I just want to see something. Okay, so it looks like your thing, it just didn't install correctly. And I guess I'm gonna do office hours again next week, maybe 30 minutes before Jane's Python. And so I guess Samuel is free to welcome in. I'm gonna do office hours again. So we can install the full Python on each of yours computers. Just because I'm not exactly sure if it did that, because if it's not able to recognize pip or any of these things, then it's an issue, right? Okay, so give me a second. Let me use my Zoom on my phone and then try to, I'm gonna fly the Python via my computer for just this last 5 minutes, and then we're gonna end today's meeting, okay? All right, cool. So give me a second. Okay, so I'm gonna switch really quickly. So I'm gonna get disconnected. All right, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
All right, so uh okay, so I guess Kobe, you can stop sharing so that okay, so see right now, did you stop the share? Okay, so you see right now, I had to let me turn off my Wi-Fi really quickly. So just like on the iPad from Samuel, the Tello has basically its own Wi-Fi receiver. So you have to connect to the Tello via Wi-Fi, right? And so right now it's blinking. However, it should be connected to the computer. And so I'm waiting for a second for it to connect. And then let's take a while. Looks like Samuel's back. Okay, fantastic. So the computer says that it is connected to the Tello. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and place the Tello at a safe place to fly. And then I'm gonna try to have it take off via Spider first and then via the PyCharm. Okay, so for PyCharm, it's just simply just pressing the run button at the top, right? So once I have my code, do I just press the play? Run. Okay, so it looks like I got disconnected. Now receive a state packet from the Tello. Okay, so it did not connect to it. Let me try and PyCharm really quickly. So I'm gonna have to restart it because let me see. Maybe it got to be too far.
I never got to type the codes.
Excuse me?
I never got to type the codes.
Yeah, I was my computer was quite far and I saw like kind of like a purple light on the Tello, so maybe it got disconnected. I'm gonna try to reconnect again. I think it got disconnected at some point, and so I have to reconnect to it. Just want to do one flight and then we'll end the meeting. Come on, connect. So actually it did connect at some point, but because and I'm gonna show you guys the screenshot after a while, because here it actually did say response okay, but then when I looked at the Tello, it had like it had like a little purple the light was blinking purple, so I think maybe my Tello is overheating, and so I might just pause real quickly because maybe there's something. I should probably turn it off and like let it cool for a second because I had it charging. I had it charging for a while, so maybe the battery is. Yeah, that might be the wise thing to do instead of forcing it. Okay. Let me see. Because here it does says response command okay, which is exactly what I wanted, but now it's not working. So meaning there's might be something with the battery. So. Anyways, let's stop this. Give me a second. I'm gonna go back to the Zoom on my computer so we can wrap this, and then we'll try again next week with hopefully everybody just set up. Okay. And then I will make sure to run run the Tello in both in Spider and PyCharm. And it looks like it worked in Spider with no issues. So, all right. All right, everyone. So I wanted to wrap this up for today. You can say a little progress is still some progress. I think the biggest issue here is making sure that everything is set up, making sure that we have the correct flight space, as mentioned. And so, yeah, so I think, again, I'm going to have office hours, unofficial office hours on Wednesday before Jane. And so I'm just going to send an email to both Samuel and Kobe so that we can troubleshoot a few things before before Jane takes over, and then so that before we also continue next Friday. But yeah, so great work. Yeah, the biggest thing is make sure that you're set up, which is kind of a headache in software development in general. So yeah, so thank you for today's meeting. I'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Have a good weekend, guys.
Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.